Hey, this is Dave coming at you again from beautiful Vermont. Happy Columbus Day. I wanted to do another quick video. Probably going to do a couple of them, but this one here is going to be a continuation on the last one that I did. Basically talking about all the different changes inside of the new Empower Network blog and how to make some customization. The last time I talked about mapping your domain to your blog, custom domain, like I did here, and apparently you can't remove it right now. Obviously there's going to be a time in the future that you'll be able to change that once you map it, and also you can create additional blogs. Right now you can't delete any of the old ones, so there's going to be a way to do that as well. But anyway, today I wanted to cover a couple things. One is modifying and updating or changing your banner if you want to do that. Now obviously you can pay somebody on Fiverr, $5, $10 or whatever they want to charge to do a new banner for you, particularly because it is a brand new banner, and I actually paid somebody to make one exactly like this months and months ago. I just decided to take the existing one, which is brand new, and why reinvent the wheel, and just added this, which happens to be an alpha PNG photo, and I did that inside of PowerPoint, and then I simply uploaded it. So what you do is you go to your page. Obviously you get it to there, you click on that, and it says edit and upload the image. Now here's the tricky part, all right, and this is kind of strange, but this is obviously not going to be the changed one. This is going to be your original one. And if you look at this photo, the name of the file is actually tells you the size of that same file. And let's see if I can find it. 960 by 265 is the size of that file. Okay? So if you want to create another banner, it has to be 960 by 265. When you go ahead and you click this, edit and upload an image, before you do that, you need to type in something here in the title. And you notice mine says type banner 5. It's because I put in banner and then I put a destination URL. Because if you don't put anything in here, when you click and you try to upload something, it's going to say this is required. So you put in a name and you put in the destination URL, wherever you want somebody to go when you click on the banner. Well, the reason I got up to 5 is because the first time I did it and it didn't work, and then I changed the name of it and I noticed that it was working differently. So every time you attempt to upload your new banner and it fails, you have to change the title. I know it's a little weird secret, but right now that's the way it works. So first time you can start with whatever, header. And then the next time, if it doesn't work the first time, change it to header 1. And then the header 2 and so on. All right. So anyway, you simply click this. Obviously, you pick out your banner. You pick out your picture that you want. And you click open. And it's going to sit in here. And you're going to have 2 buttons. Let me actually go to this. And it's going to show you 2 buttons like so, crop and save. And what you want to do is you want to click on crop, I know, even though it's the same size, and then you want to click on save, because if you click on save, it's actually going to say cropping. So I found that through trial and error that if you do crop first and then you click save, and then after it sits there and it rotates and it looks like it's saving, click save about 2 more times, maybe even 3. Because it'll either do something like eliminate and wipe out your header, or it'll actually save your header the way that you want, and you'll have the header the way that you want. I know it's kind of weird right now. It's a little funky, but anyway, that's the way that works. So that's how you change your header. Now, another really cool thing you can do is change on your navigation bar. You'll notice that, let me actually go to this other one to show you what yours looks like. Yours is going to have turn off Empower branding. I would suggest you don't do that. Turn off the search bar. You can or you cannot. I mean, you can add that. It's going to be like right over here. So I'm going to turn that back on. And then you have these buttons right here. You see these check boxes. Now they correspond to all of these pages. These pages are already built in. They're there by default. Now you can leave them in there, or you can take them all out. Okay? You might as well leave them in. Okay? Because they're all already built for you. They already have the videos from Dave and Dave. And if you want to add something on the end, what you simply do is right here it says link. So if you want to say a join, you're going to put that in there, and then you're going to put the URL. Okay, and as soon as you do that, obviously it puts a second link, and you click Save Changes. And now what that does is that puts it right here. Kind of cool, right? You can't really move it, but that's all right. Doesn't matter. And you can add more. So like I have one that's called mindset calls. And the URL is, well, it doesn't really matter for this purpose, but you could put the URL in there and you click Save Changes. Now watch what happens. Now I have join, but I have another one that says more. So you can actually put as many in here as you want. It's just going to be a drop-down menu for the other pages, which is kind of nice rather than have on the old blog it used to put a second row, which really looked kind of stupid. So anyway, when you're all done playing with it, and if you put in as many links as I did, what you're going to end up with is something like that, join, and more, and you're going to have a drop-down for all the different contacts. Contact Dave, work with Dave, mindset call, take advantage of whatever page you want. So that's how that works. Pretty cool, pretty easy, right? And as I said, if you want to have your links and you don't want to have any of this other stuff, take out the system, take out that, you make those changes. As soon as you do, some of the ones that you have will actually come in here and you'll have fewer in your drop down. So you can change that to your heart's content, but that's how you do that to make it your own. Now, another thing you can do. I don't know if you noticed that I have my blog is on the right hand side, and my what we called in the old days widgets in the WordPress is all on the left. Only did that just for change up. Right now you can't touch this, you can't move this, you can't modify this. Well, I'll take that back. You can modify the characters, the categories, but what you have to do is you have to go to View My Activity, go to one of your blogs that you did, so that, because obviously you can't edit anybody else's, click on Edit, okay, and automatically puts it at the top of the page. You have to scroll back up. That's also kind of cool, but kind of weird at the same time. And then right in here where you have all of your categories, you can click on Add More. See, it says Categories, and you can actually go through here and delete or edit the existing categories that are there. So if you have too many, if you have some that doesn't work anymore, or for whatever reason you don't want it, you can just eliminate them there, so that list that's on your blog is smaller. And if you want to add some, obviously you can do that as well. So anyway, that's how you do that.